Well, 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 well. Limbus Company. 1 minute ago. Boom! The Indicant trial, Rodion. Give that a like. And we're literally gonna get right into the review. Boom! Boom. Wow. Wrath. 2 coin. Before attack, gain highest resin attack weight. Okay. Heal. X highest resin allies with the least HP for X% of their max HP. For X turns, lose Y SP at turn end. First coin, on hit, inflict a burn. If this hits the main target, inflict X plus the Wrath Resin divided by Y, searing bird cage on the main target. This is holy crap, wait, hold on. Her corrosion is unbreakable. Okay, corrosion, indiscriminate, targets randomly. Gain attack weight, 2 unbreakable coins. Unbreakable boing. Boing? What am I? Boing, boing. Unbreakable coin. On hit without cracking, inflict burn. On hit without cracking, inflict count. On hit without cracking, if this hits the main target, inflict wrath, resin, bird cage on the main target. Unbreakable coin. Deal more damage on the main target for every burn potency on the main target. On kill, apply wrath power up and wrath damage up to X allies with the least HP percentages. Interesting. First of all, very pretty art. Let's go see what these effects now. So we have the passive, which is when a target with X count is defeated, inflict the count on target between all enemies and heal SP on self. In a focus counter between all parts, at max SP heal one ally with the least SP instead. Oh! Wait a minute, dude, this is great. Hold on. So, I keep making this thing... Oh, first of all, let me look at Searing Birdcage. I'll zoom it in because you guys can't see it. Let me zoom in a little bit more. Okay. Searing Birdcage, max stacks 5. If this unit has burn, Wrath resist plus X for every stack. Turn end, gain bind equal to the stack next turn. Turn end, halve the stack. Cannot gain additional stacks of this effect while it's already active. Okay, what? If this unit has burn, Wrath resist plus X for every stack. Is that supposed to be... What? Is that saying that they're... Is that supposed to be like... Why is it saying Wrath resist? Am I getting Wrath resist? If this unit has burn, Wrath resist for every stack. Okay, so they're getting Wrath resist. Are they getting Wrath resist? And then gain bind equal to the stack turn. Okay, hold on. What is ProjectMoon cooking? Hold on, let them cook. I wonder if that's a typo. It might be a typo, but I can't confirm until, I mean, I guess we can check, see if they've updated the page or not. No, still here. I'm checking the Steam page. Here's the Steam page for it. I wonder if that's supposed to say, like, Wrath Fragility, or whatever it's called. What do they call the Wrath weaknesses? If this unit has burn, Wrath resist plus X for every stack. Why is it saying Wrath resist? Interesting. Okay. So, interesting, you can't actually increase the stacks of Searing Birdcage. So the stacks of Searing Birdcage are mono. Basically, the minute when you flick it, it's it. So, maximum is 5. Hold on, zoom in again. Whee! The max is 5, and it loses half the stack. So, at best, you're going to get 3 turns. I think Limbus rolls up, right? I think it rolls up in terms of, what do you call it? Calculations. Rounds down, rounds up. So it would be 5, and then it'll be... Well, does it roll down? It might roll down. No. It might be 5, 3, 1 at max, or it might be 5, 2, 1. So I guess it doesn't matter. So at max stacks, you're always going to get 3. No, as long as you're at 4 plus, you're always going to get 3 instances, because 4, then you get 2, then you get 1. So if this unit has burn, this bit is screwing with my head. I wonder if that's saying they become more like fragile to Wrath. Right, I wonder if that's what it's saying, because in Limbus, when you calculate pluses and minus... No, because that's plus. Otherwise it would say Wrath resist -5, or minus whatever. Interesting. I don't think this is what people were expecting. It does have count, it does have burn, and I think the passive's really good. I do think the passive is really good here, because it's, as I've said, I think I was going on this tangent, and then I completely stopped it because of Searing Birdcage. But burn is becoming a wave clear status, and I've been saying this ever since the start, right? At least the start of when, what do you call it? The burn stuff started coming back, like Mouse, Art of Blossom Faust, and, you know, all, I think Liu Sang has a passive, or something related to AoE Burn Infliction. Anyway, AoE Burn Infliction. So, not only do you get to spread the count, which is nice, because it doesn't say it reduces the count. So, it might, if you have like 6 count and they die, boom. And you get to heal SP. Which is good, because you're going to need to heal SP because it's a modern WoW. So modern WoWs, you lose X SP per turn. And then at max SP, you actually heal an ally. Which is awesome. Also, not to mention, this is another heal ego. So Rodion now is sitting on 3 heal egos, by the way. Now with this, she's got Hex Nail, she's got Pursuance, and now she's got Indicant's Trial. So, kind of crazy, no? I wonder, this damage, I can tell you the damage is going to go now. There's no damage modifiers to this. Okay, so this is a much more traditional burn ego, like a status ego. Well, but I am curious what the birdcage is. Like, I'm curious to how the birdcage is written. I'm checking back every so often here to see if they've updated it or not. But no, so it might update. It might be. I still think it might be a spelling error or a an error. It doesn't make sense in my head. But I don't know. So far, you know what? We love Rodion. I have no complaints. I think it's good passive. I think it's simple. It's a 2 coin, so it's going to do a lot of damage. Usually 2 coins, they do high damage. Especially because this has no damage conditional, so this is probably going to be like, I don't know, 14-6, maybe? That's my prediction. 14-6-6, plus unbreakable coins, so that's going to be useful. Unbreakable coins. Count, burn. If this is like 4 count or something, insane. Not to mention Wrath Resonance. So it's going to want Wrath Resonance. So this is like a Liu team specifically. Obviously, you want to use this on Liu Rodion. Actually, I didn't even check the I was going to say I was going to check the costs, but the costs aren't on here. Anyway, W healing ego. I'm gonna have to. I'm a bit raised brow on the Searing Birdcage. I do like Bind though. I mean, Bind is good. I'm just curious at like what the wording of it is. And she applies Wrath damage up and Wrath power up. Wrath power up's good. It's on kill, so that's gonna be a bit hard to hit. And yeah, that's really it for Indicant Trial Rodion. Oh, before I go, I completely forgot, guys. Subtle change in the new patch that's coming out, which is the April 17th schedule update notice. You will actually see down here, beep, boop, boop, beep, boop, 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 major change. Chain battles adjustment. Substituted allies will now enter the bonus SP deployed based on their deployment order. So yeah, deployment order now gives you SP. How much SP? I think it's probably based off what the prior ones were. So the prior ones used to be like, I think it might be like 10, 15, 20, 25 or something. And some visual changes. How nice. Anyway, yeah. We love Rodion. And, yeah, that's gonna be it. So, yeah, see ya.